Squad Car Cadillac. We appreciate you taking the time on this beautiful spring morning here in Indiana to join us for a brief walk around of one of our new products here to the Cadillac lineup, the CT4. CT4 is new for the 2020 model year and replaces the outgoing ATS, one of Cadillac's most successful sedan lines. When designing the CT4, Cadillac took an approach in three specific areas. They took an approach on a new bold design, dynamic performance, and intuitive technology. And you can definitely see that throughout the exterior and the interior of the vehicle. Additionally, Cadillac took a different approach when designing the vehicle to their new design architecture, kind of their Y design. Available on the CT4 are a few different trims. From the standard model, we can branch off in one portion and go with the luxury and premium luxury, or on the other side, the more performance-oriented aspects, we do the sport model seen here and the B series. Additionally, come 2022, the CT4 will also feature the new Blackwing model, which is going to be an ultra high performance sports car with a powerful twin turbo V6 and an optional manual transmission, my personal choice. But we'll keep things focused on this particular CT4. As I mentioned, this is a sport trim vehicle, and what that's going to give are some very specific aesthetic features that I personally love. One of the most prominent that you can see right away is the blackout fascia here for the front of the vehicle. Of course, it is still very modern, very luxury, and very Cadillac. Additionally, we also do include ground effects that are both functional and stylistic. Now, across the CT4 platform in whole, there are two different engine choices that you can pick from depending on your overall trim. Here with the Sport, we do have the 2.0 twin sport turbo. Also available is the 2.7 dual volute motor. That is going to be more for the pure enthusiast looking for more power and more performance. With each of those, you do have a 8-speed or a 10-speed transmission mated to either the 2.0 or 2.7 respectively. We'll come around here to the other side of the vehicle. As we can see, this particular CT4 is featured in Summit White, one of 13 available colors for the CT4 platform, and definitely a preferred favorite of mine as it contrasts with the blackout accenting and styling of the sport trim. However, it does mesh very nicely with a bunch of the other different colors available to suit your individual needs, whether performance or luxury derived. Additionally, there are many different wheel choices available for the CT4. Comes standard with a 17-inch wheel. It's going to be very nicely suited for comfort, to help reduce road noise, and to still improve performance and handling. There are also 18 and 19-inch wheels available. Here we can see the 19-inch high gloss black wheels. One thing to also notice, if you can see it through the spokes here, on the B series and sport trims, there is an optional Brembo brake system. Brembo is one of the best names in braking, used from standard high-performance luxury cars like this, all the way up to specific prototype race cars in the motorsports field. Here we can see we have the V design optioned in red. There are a couple different colors to choose from, depending on how much you want the body to contrast or blend in. Now, go ahead, take a walk with me down the side of the body here, and we'll admire some of that updated design that Cadillac definitely went for. You can see very aggressive angles in the mirror accenting, again, traditionally chrome in the luxury or premium luxuries, and black here on the Sport and B series models. You can see the way that the 3/4 slowly comes and slopes into a point along the taillights. Definitely part of that more modern design that Cadillac was going for without sacrificing the classical luxury functionality of the vehicle. If you want to walk around with me here to the backside, you can also notice one of the updates to this particular trim, and that's going to be here on your taillights. We have a clear overall lamp with kind of a smoked or black background. It's going to look very nice, again, one of my personal favorites, above the kind of standard red tint that we see here on American vehicles. Taking a look at the rear profile in total, you can see it does kind of come to a point, creating a beautiful symmetry on the vehicle that's a standard of both luxury and performance vehicles for the aesthetic and aerodynamics. Now we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the functionality, some of the features of the CT4. As you can see, this is a compact sedan, and usually what is sacrificed in that is going to be two things. That's going to be rear accommodations and trunk space. If you want to go ahead and take a look here inside the trunk with me, you can see that we do have an open, wide mouth, long enough to fit overnight travel bags, golf if you are a fan of the sport, or more like me, different racing equipment, helmets, pit stands, whatever you need is certainly able to fit in here. It's also deeper than some of the competition from BMW, Mercedes, or Lexus. Additionally, you do have the option for the rear seats to fold almost completely flat to increase storage space if you need to do any handiwork around the house. Go ahead and shut the rear deck lid here. You can also see the nice spoiler that we do pick up with the Sport and V-Series models. It is available as an option if you do decide to go with the premium luxury trim. You can also see here, one note, this particular vehicle is our all-wheel drive platform. Now the CT4 does come standard in rear-wheel drive to help improve weight distribution and performance handling. But if you live here like we do in the Midwest, we do experience a lot of country roads that do not have the best grip and a lot of snow. So you're definitely going to be capable to move around in any environment over any period of the year. We also have standard dual exhaust to help fit the dynamic profile of the vehicle. Now, if you want to come over here with me, look a little bit closer on the body color door handles for the sport trim. You can also see this little silver button. It's going to be available on all four handles, and that is our keyless entry system. You can see here, rear door is locked. As long as you have the key fob on your person or close enough to the vehicle, you can simply press once to have the opposite effect. So we go from locked to unlocked or back to locked. Now we'll unlock it again here real quick so we can take a closer look at the rear accommodations for the vehicle. There are many different interior choices that we can pick for the CT4, all of which are going to compose a leather material, either a leatherette or a true high-grade leather. This particular one, we can see our jet black interior. It does have a nice kind of copper, contrasting stitching and piping to the vehicle. As part of the Sport and V-Series line, on the front seats, you'll primarily notice increased bolstering to keep you into place under high cornering, hard acceleration, or decelerations. Additionally, depending on your trim of vehicle, the CT4 includes different available seat options in terms of its mobility and directions that it can do, all the way up to power lumbar massage features. Additionally, some other available options for the interior of the CT4 are going to be standard luxury features that you come to expect, like a heated steering wheel and heated seats, but also higher end ones available, such as ventilated seats, complete climate control. Additionally, here with the CT4 line, we do have our most recent and updated integration for the 8-inch diagonal touchscreen display. It's going to include everything from satellite radio to climate control, be able to show us our high-definition rear view camera display, as well as embedded navigation for the vehicle. For the 2021 line, we also do have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto available as standard to fit your particular needs. Now, we talked a little bit about functionality in terms of the second row space and accommodations, as well as rear trunk space, but part of functionality and a design that Cadillac really looks forward to is safety. There are plenty of standard safety features for the vehicle, as well as available features such as frontal collision warning, pedestrian alert, automatic braking. We can also have additional features that we come to almost require out of our vehicles, such as a lane departure warning and a blind spot or side zone assist. These are all available on the CT4. Now, as you can see, the CT4 is definitely a preferred luxury or performance vehicle, one that Cadillac has designed with the modern buyer as well as their classical buyer in mind. And that goes from everything to styling, down to comfort, down to the way that the vehicle is going to drive and sound. If there are any additional questions that we can answer for you, again, my name is Kyle Van Liew, here with Lockhart Cadillac, your home for new and pre-owned Cadillacs for the past 3 generations. Please feel free to give us a call or stop on by at your convenience. We'd be more than happy to assist you.